taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kick it off to get us underway. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. After the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. Be a loss of it. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Buckeyes. No chance to catch him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. To the air, it's Carr. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kickstarting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
1st down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The pass rush closing in. The grab down the middle. It's Gilbert. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
2nd down play coming up. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete, even on a 1st down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure. 2nd and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. 1st down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pick
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Back to pass. It's Carr. Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of the guy.
They bring him down, but the game sets up the offense first and goal from the 10. First and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's finally tackled down at the 2-yard line. A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on 2nd and goal. He keeps it on a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right.
Intercepted in the end zone. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Handoff to the back.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Ball handed off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's St. Clair. On the run, he'll let it go. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That's a big hit at the end, but they can a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense better start adjusting, realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
The back's got it. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Looking downfield, it's Carr. Gets made on the out route, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a
deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Oh, my gosh. What a miscue here by the offense. After all the preparation and all the practice time, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it in the end zone. It's a big-time drop.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He lets it go. This time, a completion. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Boy, what a great job here by the quarterback, working through his progressions and staying patient. He didn't panic. He didn't get out of there. He knew that his back, if he could get the ball in his hands, had a chance to pick up the first down. That's exactly what he was able to do.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Ball carrier wrapped up, brought down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Scanning the field, it's St. Clair. Oh, he fumbles. Scooped up for the defense. Not much on the return. This defense rises up with an important takeaway.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. The Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner decides to fair catch this. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Using his legs, it's Marshall. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The back's got it again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On first down, it's play action. Running out of time in the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
Looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Receiver in motion now. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball, attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Caught quickly. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He'll ride the back again here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, they decide to throw the ball here on third down and short. I really thought the easy thing is just run the quarterback or hand it off, pick up the first down, keep this drive alive, and get 6 points on the board.
Now comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. This game remains tied in the second quarter.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Dropping back. It's Carr. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
One more play before they head to the locker room. He's back to throw again on second down. It's a dart right down the middle. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. He gets loose. And the gain is good enough for a first down near the 38.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. The shotgun handoff here. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Nice job here controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Back to throw. It's Carr. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Getting set. Here's second down. Short throw complete to the tight end. They make the stop at the 25, and it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is, leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. looking to pick up the first down through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. He could go. The 50. Now the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
He manages the footing, and the extra point is up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. To throw, it's Carr. On the move now. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Close to the tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
With these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit. And here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it. Enough for a first down. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here. Offense facing second and goal. Grab behind the line. It's Larson. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll look to throw it on third and goal. Looking to scramble. They'll try a pass here. Over the middle. It's Roberts. And he takes it into the end zone. Let's check and see what that marker is about. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? This could be the biggest play so far. Fourth and goal. And this offense is down. Needs this. To throw, it's Carr. Launching one to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And now the running back's got it again. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, I can understand the play call here, backed up deep in your own territory, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, but you got to be careful of being too conservative. Because this defense right now, they're trying to get the football back, and they're selling out against this run game.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that third down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got fourth down.
The Buckeyes will have to kick this away. And the ball is away from his own end zone. We'll see what he can do with the return. Now they finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage. Second down after that previous play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point is up and good, and we're now tied here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Across the 30, breaks loose at the 40, powering through a tackle, and he finally goes out of bounds after a huge gain on the ground. Nice play. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Off the play fake on first down. On the run, he'll let it go. Wide open downfield. Breaking tackles and going. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First and goal. The offense with an opportunity for a go-ahead score here in the final minutes. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They Bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Grab down the middle. It's Roberts. And that play moves the ball across midfield. First down now from the 42. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Good, a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. The gain makes it second and medium.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to stage a dramatic comeback and win the game late. Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Dropping back, it's Carr. Quick throw to his receiver. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, you're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. Trying to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He escapes the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Rolling the dice a bit. Up one possession and going for it on 4th down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finding some room at the 25. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the 4th quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The first play of the drive now backed up at the 15. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Carr. The pocket breaking down. Aggressive ball, a deep shot on 1st down. but incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Pressure is coming. Pulls it in. It's Gilbert.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Looking for a late deep shot. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. But he's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs. The offense, excellent field position to start this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Moves out of the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Extra point splits the uprights. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Looking for a late deep throw. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. Outstanding field position to begin this drive. Play action here on 1st down. On the move now. He's going to take off. They can't stop him. They bring him down, but that is a crucial 1st down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem to be on a mission today. They weren't going to let anything get in their way, especially another ranked opponent. This team was motivated from the opening kickoff.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.